think we're all good. Okay, I'll leave that with you, Liz, just in case Matt calls or whatever. So my name is Rob Orchard. I'm the director of the Slow Journalism Company, which was set up 4 years ago to publish Delayed Gratification magazine with an idea of providing an antidote to the super speed of the digital news agenda. What we do is we return to stories 3 months after they've happened, and we look back on them with the benefit of hindsight after the dust has settled. So while everybody else is telling the beginning of stories, we pride ourselves on being last the breaking news and trying to tell you how they end. One of the ways that we talk about slow journalism is to relate it to slow food and slow travel. So in both of those movements, it's about taking your time to do something of quality, like taking a moment, not kind of pounding it out for once, and getting something more out of the experience. So there is something, more broadly, what we're talking about not succumbing to the white noise of the news media, not feeling that you need to be overwhelmed every day. You can go on your phone at the beginning of the day and start checking headlines and start checking live blogs, and you can spend your entire day doing that and still not be on top of the news that's going on. It's coming at you around the clock from a million different channels with a million different perspectives, and a lot of it is nonsense. A lot of it is space filler. A lot of it is, kind of PR-derived, journalism. A lot of it is a storm in a teacup that's not going to matter a couple of days later, but it can be very difficult to work out which is which. So actually there is something in our mission of just saying that we're going to clear you out a bit of space. Once every 3 months you'll get this thing. It is designed, to give you a screen break. So you should read this like in the bath or on the sofa. You should take some time, and we will curate 3 months worth of information for you, and we'll get rid of all the kind of the chaff, and we'll give you the wheat. There's loads of brilliant journalism out there, that there absolutely is, but there's also lots of stuff that is a total waste of time. In almost every single major city in the world, there is an underground network of some sort, and on almost every single one of those underground networks, there is a free newspaper or multiple free newspapers. So there's an office of people putting this newspaper together, sending it to a printer somewhere. The printer is then shipping it to these capital cities, distributing it to all of the stations. People are employed to kind of push it on people, and then kind of, tired, hungover people pick it up for sort of 20 minutes of idle flipping through celebrity nonsense and wire stories and lots of adverts, and then they put it down, and then it's rubbish. And what an extraordinary waste of time and energy and resources. And how can that be the best that we can expect, to give people first thing in the morning when they're looking for some news? I think that's one of the things people look back on and think that was a real example of nonsense media. Fantastic. And then 3 bits of advice.